In August 2016, Kayla Fustamonte was working an evening shift at a local Boston restaurant when she first felt the crippling pain in her abdomen. Throughout my shift, the pain was getting worse and I would take much needed breaks out back, Kayla, from Boston, US, tells 7 Life. During those breaks I was Googling what could possibly be causing this horrible pain. I came to the conclusion that I most likely had kidney stones.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Lying in the hallway of the emergency room, 22-year-old Kayla Fustamonte thought she was suffering from crippling kidney stones. She'd been in agonizing pain all evening as she worked a shift at a local restaurant. At first, Kayla tried to push past the pain. She and her friend, Christina, jumped on their mopeds and picked up pizza before heading home. Kayla debated about whether to go to bed and sleep off the pain, but her friend convinced her to go to hospital, having never seen her in so much agony before. They did not take me seriously. Maybe it was my tie-dye shirt with the sunglasses emoji that said, "Chillin'," Kayla laughs in recollection. At that point I thought I was probably dying. Kayla Fustamonte with no rooms available. Kayla was placed on a bed in a hallway, and an initial investigation had medics thinking she had a burst ovarian cyst. But then an ultrasound proved life-changing. I asked what she, the technician, saw and she told me she couldn't tell me, Kayla recalls. At that point I thought I was probably dying. She was wheeled back to the hallway, and a few minutes later the doctor came to her side. A doctor I hadn't seen before came up to me and said, "Are you Ms. McMillan? You're 38 weeks pregnant and having a baby today." I was in such shock, she tells 7 Life. All of the color drained from my face. I had no idea I was pregnant. How could she not have known? That summer, then 22-year-old Kayla was newly single and about to graduate from university. She had filled her time partying with friends and living life to the fullest. That summer I lived in a beach town with my best friend. Our summer was filled with waitressing, going to the beach and hitting the bars with our friends, she tells 7 Life. In January, Kayla had been diagnosed with a Bartholin cyst, a fluid-filled swelling inside the vagina that provides moderate discomfort but is treatable. She'd been on 4 different types of antibiotics and pushed her pain aside. When Kayla started vomiting her medication back up after taking it, she was prescribed anti-nausea drugs. She'd always suffered from an irregular menstrual cycle and in May had a routine checkup for polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. It would sometimes be normal for me to go a year without having a period. She, doctor, did an internal exam, said that she felt my ovaries and prescribed me new birth control, she explains. And while Kayla admits she gained a few extra kilos over the summer, she put it down to eating pasta and garlic bread at the Italian restaurant she worked at. "My weight has also fluctuated my whole life and all my clothes still pretty much fit," she explains, adding that she even managed to drop some kilos thanks to a no-carb diet before her graduation. But 2 months later, Kayla had found herself writhing in back pain and having a baby. Having not known she was pregnant, Kayla began to worry thinking about the past 9 months and the times she drank alcohol while partying. She'd also been on numerous medications and antibiotics for what she now knew pregnancy symptoms. As she was wheeled into the labor and delivery section of the hospital, the 22-year-old began phoning her family. "I was just calling my mom and everyone telling them, it's not kidney stones, it's a kid. The best call I got was from my dad. He told me that he would love me no matter what and we'll figure this all out together," Kayla recalls. Her family dropped everything and raced to be by Kayla's side, but the mum-to-be still hadn't comprehended she was having a baby. "I was hyper-fixating on the fact that I didn't have a car seat, so I couldn't possibly have a baby," she laughs. At 2:22 a.m. on August 8, 2016, Kayla gave birth to a baby girl, after pushing for just 12 minutes. Her daughter was happy and healthy. Holding her precious little girl in her arms, the new mum told herself she was going to tell the father once she was discharged from hospital. Determined to have a peaceful hospital stay, Kayla hadn't spoken to her ex for 3 months after the pair had separated months prior. "I knew he had another girlfriend," Kayla reveals, and it was another 2 days before she nervously sent her ex a text. "I texted him as soon as I was discharged from the hospital. This was not my finest moment. I was scared. I know I should have told him differently, but I was young," she confesses. And in an extraordinary twist, 5 years later, the pair are now happily married and expecting another baby. Kayla's little kidney stone is now a thriving 5-year-old who starts school this year. Her mom loves sharing her birth story. Looking back, Kayla can't believe her pregnancy was misdiagnosed so many times. She just hopes there are no surprises this time around.
Thanks for watching until the end. Watch the videos on your screen and subscribe for more amazing stories.